thanks. I'm a member of the Aquinawatt tribe of Martha's Vineyard, and I'm feeling extremely thankful. And Great Spirit, we thank you for this day. Grandmother Moon, we thank you for this day. Grandfather Sun, we thank you. We give thanks to the four directions, to the north, to the south, to the east, and the west. We give thanks for all who gather here today. Great Spirit, we thank you for this day. So I'm going to start off with a song I wrote about my great-great-aunt. Her name was Tamsin Weeks. She was an Aquinawatt medicine woman, and she was known throughout New England for her remedies and her cures. Folks would travel over from the mainland to seek her out. Tamsin Weeks walks alone, gathering leaves and twigs. She'll draw them in the sun as the daybirds sing. Tamsin Weeks, fevered brows, broken hearts. Tamsin Weeks, no words what you need when life falls apart. So I grew up in the country. And I spent all my summers in Aquina as a child with my family there. And when you grow up in the country, you always dream about moving to the big city. So do you think that's where it's what's out there beyond this place? And this is a song that was inspired by that, and wanting to see the world, more of the world. And it's semi-autobiographical. So it's called Newspaper Wings. When I was a little girl, made myself some wings. Write a newspaper, tape and blue string, and I tied them to my shoulders, flat them real hard, ran around in circles outside the backyard. I was flying past the tall grass, flying in my head. I had places to see for days. Well, I got a little older, I blossomed in the spring. I kind of fell in love with a boy, gave me his ring. He said we'll marry, we'll settle down, you and me forever, in this little town that I was flying past the tall grass, flying in my head. I had places to see before I went. Away beyond this town I flew, newspaper wings into the blue. So I bought myself a used car, an old Subaru, fixed her up real pretty, almost like new. And I packed everything I wanted, and off and in the trunk, a couple of boxes, my newspaper wings for luck. And I was flying past the tall grass, flying in my head. I had places to see where I spent it. Away beyond this town I flew, newspaper wings, newspaper wings, newspaper wings, to the blue. So as I mentioned, that's semi-autobiographical. And some of you may have heard this before. It wasn't a Subaru, it was a Volvo. But the Subaru worked out better than the Lime. So there you go, that's where it works. This next song is it's a song on my new album, which just came out in February. It's called Blossoms and Ghosts. That's the title of the album. And this is a song, it's called Trouble, Pulled Up a Chair. And this is totally fictional as far as I know. This has nothing to do with my lived reality, but there may be somebody out there that this is actually true. Trouble, pulled up a chair next to me from out of nowhere. Friday night, highway bar, neon signs, honking cars. song I wrote. It's called Red Wing. And the way this came about was over the last couple of years I worked with was invited to work with the Library of Congress and take songs from their Native American collection and rearrange them, rewrite them, rearrange them. What happened with this song was it was suggested to me, so I went and I listened to it, and it's a song that had been written in 1907. It was a Tin Pan Alley song, which depicted a Native American maiden in a particular fashion, and so as I wasn't comfortable with the lyrics. But in my research, I found out that there was an actress named Lillian St. Cyr, who was also known as Red Wing. That was her Native American name. She was a member of the Winnebago tribe, and she was the first Native American film star. And so when I found out this information, I wrote back to them and I said, you know, I would love to rewrite this and tell the story. And they loved the idea, and they said, yes, go for it. We're totally happy with it. And so this is the story of Red Wing, Lillian St. Cyr. On a winter day, on August of flames, Lillian St. Cyr, Red Wing was her Indian name, named by standing there. Lillian St. Cyr made her way when the way was not clear. Whoa, Red Wing, whoa, Red Wing. On the silver screen in 1914, whoa, Red Wing, whoa, Red Wing. A native pioneer, Lillian St. Cyr. Red Wing sent residential schools. They learn all the white man's rules. Where you were taught it was a sin just to be Indian. Whoa, Red Wing, whoa, Red Wing. On the silver screen in 1914, whoa, Red Wing, whoa, Red Wing. Native pioneer, Lillian St. Cyr. Look through the lens of way back when Red Wing worked with what she had then. Named by standing there, Lillian St. Cyr made her way when the way was not clear. Whoa, Red Wing, whoa, Red Wing. On the silver screen in 1914, whoa, Red Wing, whoa, Red Wing. Native pioneer, Lillian St. Cyr. Native pioneer, Lillian St. Cyr. I just want to say it's so nice to see some folks here that I've been friends with, very well Norm, Fran. So thank you so much. So wonderful to see you today, really. to say Norm Zanchek is an amazing musician, drummer Norman and Susie. Just so, this next song we're going to do, it's a song called Medicine Line. It's a song that was inspired by a conversation I had with a fellow up in Canada a while ago about the border between the United States and Canada. And at that time, I did not know that the border between the United States and Canada had been known as the Medicine Line in the 1800s by Native tribes. And the Sioux and other Native tribes could cross that line, and the United States cavalry could not follow them beyond that point. This is a song I wrote with that title, and it's about someone finding their way back. He broke down, his clothes and packed, put it in his pocket real fast. But he heard the sirens whine and took the road to Medicine Line. When he got tired of feeling chained like a junkyard dog in the rain, scraps of dreams, scraps explode on an Indian reservoir, hard wind blows. But he heard the sirens whine and took the road to Medicine Line. Ghosts and the copperheads and the whippoorwills cry in these hills. Found out his car on an old dirt road, couldn't even trap him in the snow. But he crossed Medicine Line, a place your enemies will never find. But he heard the sirens whine, took the road to Medicine Line. With the ghosts and the copperheads and the whippoorwills crying in these hills. They still talk, but around here and now he disappeared out the past Medicine Line. He disappeared like a ghost in the sky. But he heard the sirens whine, so he took the road, Medicine Line, Medicine Line, Medicine Line. Thank you. All right, I think we have it here. So, this song is called Here in Our World, and there's many things happening in this world right now, and this is a song I wrote in response to some of them. Hate scars the land, blood darkens the sand. Us versus them, a time of war again. Here more season dry of reason, if not now, when will this war end? Here in our world tonight, here in our world tonight, here in our world tonight. Praise for the skies, flames still rise. Here in our world tonight, here in our world tonight, here in our world tonight. Here in our world tonight, here in our world tonight, here in our world tonight. Thank you. Thank you for listening. So as I mentioned, I'm a member of the Pocumtuck tribe at Martha's Vineyard, and I know everyone here is familiar with Martha's Vineyard. I'm sure some of you have been to the vineyard, and if you go from State Road and find your way up to the cliffs, you can swing a left just as you're getting into Aquina. Is Moshup's Trail, and that is Moshup's Trail is a Wampanoag legend. And when I was a little girl, and I remember my Aunt Patsy, I was 7 years old, I was sitting in my grandfather's living room, and my Aunt Patsy said to me, she said, "Would you like to hear about Moshup the Giant?" And I looked up at her and I said, "Yes, I'd like to know about Moshup the Giant." She says, "Well, I'm going to tell you about the legend of Moshup." So, I'm going to share with you the legend of Moshup the Giant. And if you haven't been to Martha's Vineyard, and you've gone up to the cliffs, I highly recommend it just as a once in a lifetime experience, just to see the beauty of those beautiful clay cliffs. It's worth it. It's worth the journey. I'm a child of this road, met 10,000 years ago. Moshup, the giant walked on these sands, on these rocks. Oh, Moshup's trail. of this world. I hope everybody's staying hydrated today. Yes, it's humid. Very humid. So, over the last year, I've been working with a White Snake Opera Company in Boston. They're an activist opera company. And they invited me to be part of this augmented reality tour that they've created, which is now part of the collaboration with the City of Boston, and which is created to tell about Boston's Indigenous history. And it's available if you're in Boston and you happen to be taking that trail. This is free. It's free, and use the Hoverlay app. You can, when you click onto the app, you can see Indigenous history along the Freedom Trail. And this is one of the sometimes the guitar wants me to pay more attention to it. And so this is one of the stops that I wrote the song for. It's called The Great Elm. And this is also part of the part of the 250th anniversary of the United States. As we know, natives have been here a bit longer than 250 years. And so this is one of the stops on this Indigenous walking tour. Long ago in Boston town, the great elm stood tall and proud, symbol of liberty. Yes, the great elm became a hanging tree. During King Philip's war, Indians said, "We'll give no more." So they were marched by the score to the hanging tree, to the hanging tree. Barely a mention of those condemned, barely a mention, no mercy for them. Great elm fell in a storm, a heavy wind, it was no more. The tangled roots of liberty, the great elm was a hanging tree. The great elm was a hanging tree. But I like to say we're still here.
Where in Boston was it?
No, it was in the Boston Common. Yeah. It's not there. There is a plaque there memorializing it. So I'm going to you a few more tunes here. I think I'm doing okay on time. And this is I'm very fortunate I get to travel with my music and go to lots of different communities here and overseas. And this song I wrote is called What You Gonna Do? And it's a song that I wrote which was inspired by, seeing how towns were affected by globalization, listening to people's stories, because when you travel, people share their lives with you, Many times I find that happens. And so this is a song that, was inspired by that when I was in the UK 2 years ago, and I played it up in Newcastle. A fellow came up to me afterwards and he said, that's exactly what happened to Newcastle. I think we're good now. Sun rises up, red as rust, on this town gone bust. Company said goodbye, cleared out in record time. Rumors like big dark clouds have been circling around, a rumble here, a rumble there, a heavy feeling in the air. What you gonna do when the rain comes down? There's a hole in the roof, hole in the town where the jobs disappear. Nobody can find one anywhere. Judgment Day, that roof blew, almost hot with the news for years of work. Staying late, the company showed us the gate. Looking high, looking low, for a job, where'd they go? The next day, the next week, wonder how they're gonna eat. What you gonna do when the rain comes down? There's a hole in the roof, hole in the town where the jobs disappear. Nobody can find one anywhere. Some use whiskey, some use prayer, some pretend they don't care. Some are headed down the road just as far as they can go. Tonight the moon shines on miles before sale stands. The company's an empty shell and everything's just gone to hell. What you gonna do when the rain comes down? There's a hole in the roof, hole in the town where the jobs disappear. Nobody can find one anywhere. What you gonna do when the rain comes down? There's a hole in the roof, hole in the town where the jobs disappear. Nobody can find one anywhere. So I want to thank you all for listening. I'm going to do a couple more tunes here. And I just want to thank everybody because this is just, it's an incredible gathering and it's very healing, the energy here. And so it's bringing everyone together, Great, perfect. Thanks, Bruce. All right, so I want to thank you all again for listening and being here today, and just, the birds, nature, everything. It's just so lovely. And I thank you, Bruce, for the sound. Wonderful job. Thank everybody at Nolan Beat Project for bringing everyone together today. So I'm going to finish up here with, these are actually two songs. The first part of this is a market song known as Creek Lullaby. It's not a song that I wrote. Once again, this is part of it's a song that is in the Library of Congress. They invited me to go into the collection, as I mentioned before, and selected the song. They mentioned the song. I happen to already know the song in English. It's a song that was recorded at the Haskell Institute Residential School in 1943. It was sung by a little girl named Margaret. And so I decided this was the song that I was going to re-record. And as I looked into the history of the song, I found out that it was a song that was composed by mothers during the Trail of Tears to comfort their children when they were being removed from traditional homelands and brought to reservations. And so I'm not a member of the Creek Nation, so I called them and I said, may I sing this in Creek? And they said, yes, of course. And then they reiterated what I had researched and found out that, about how this song came to be. And they said, please share this with your audiences when you sing this. And I always do. And I dedicate this song to mothers today all over the world that are trying to comfort their children in very, very challenging situations. So I'm going to sing that first in Creek, then in English. Then I'm going to sing my song "Love Come Down." And some of you may already know where this is going to go. You might have. The chorus goes, "Love Come Down." The chorus goes, "Love Come Down." That's right. So I'm inviting everybody to please join in, because voices coming together as one are so powerful and brings more love down to the earth. And it's always there for us to bring down. It's always there. That's what I truly believe in my heart. So I just want to say thank you once again for being here. Baby, lots of hope come, ayang say, aksano, alakahi, makito, ayang say, baby, no. Baby, sleep, sleep. Father has gone to find turtle shells. He'll return tomorrow. Baby, sleep. On this day, every prayer has light many times, didn't get enough.